And we're back again. Here we are on the second level, I guess, the second act. So, let's have a look at what we've got. Be nice to go to a merchant or two, just to remove another card or two. Because I've got quite a little bit of a bigger deck than I want here. I want to get rid of a couple of those strikes and perhaps blocks. Maybe get another card that will give me more block, because I don't have a lot of it at the moment. So merchant would be good for that. Elite monsters would be good as well. I think the most chance we have of getting anything will be going up the right hand side here, because we've got lots more choice. So if we start over on the left, then we can get a question mark room, go via that merchant in the middle, and then carry on off up and to the right. Question mark rooms are good because you often get things for not having to fight stuff. Aha! What the hell was that? Oh, those were the 2 wound cards for the extra energy I get. Damn. So here you go. Here are the wound cards. Unplayable. Cannot be played from your hand. So they just get in the way, essentially, the whole time. Which is a shame. But it's fine, because we've got battle chances to negate that somewhat. So, let's use demon form, first of all. Bash. The first time I take damage will be prevented. So he's going to hit me for 5 damage twice. I'll take 5 damage this turn. I can accept that. I now have 4 energy, so I could actually get another... I could get an attack out on him. Shall I? Yeah, go on. Let's use Battle Trance. Never know, I could get something interesting. There you go. Infernal Blade. Add a random attack card into your hand. Let's do that. Cost 0 this turn. And it is Fiend Fire. Oh my goodness. Exhaust all cards in your hand. Deal 7 damage for each exhausted card. And then exhaust this card. Okay, so that's saying that for the rest of this combat, I won't be able to use Whirlwind or Feed, or Defend or Strike. I might do that for this guy, just because 7 times, 5, that's 35 damage, that's quite good. Then again, I would like to keep Feed. Screw it, let's just do it for argument's sake. That was satisfying. It wasn't the best play, but it was satisfying, and that's part of the fun of the game, isn't it? It's good coffee. I'm going to need to get rid of that card. I got it thinking that I might go around a build that, has that. I mean, I might get a card that will make me lose health. I don't know, we'll see. Right, we've got a wound in our hand here, which sucks. He's planning on doing a powerful negative effect on me. I have got increased attack damage by 3, which is great. Let's use a Battle Trance. Get some more cards. Okie doke. I'm going to use Flex. Gain 2 strength. All the strength. Then I'm going to Headbutt and put that Flex back on top of my draw pile so I can get it next turn. There it is. And I've still got 3 energy left. So that's going to be no help. I don't need that. And so I'm just going to use them on these, I guess. Strike. Iron Wave, which gives me some block, which I don't need, but also deals 10 damage. And then throw in a block, why not? There you go in my discard pile. He does his thing. Suffer. This is going to be a Hex. There you go. So Hex is an interesting one. Whenever you play a non-attack card, shuffle 1 Dazed into your draw pile. So that's... Dazed are basically like wounds. Except I think they get exhausted once you've played them. Once they've been in your hand. So I don't want to be playing too many non-attack cards, but it really doesn't matter because he's dead this turn, isn't he? Because... Flex. Gain another 2 strength. There he is. I'm on 8 extra strength now. I'm going to deal 16 damage and apply 2 vulnerable to him. Like that. Now I'm going to deal 19 damage to a random enemy 4 times. There it goes. Shame out. Oh, I should have waited for Feed. No, because Feed was exhausted. It's fine. Okay. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Okay. 3 amazing choices here. An upgraded Flex straight off. Gain 4 strength. That's really great. Tempted by that. Do have one already though. And I've got the demon power thing, which helps. That was really cool, but as we saw, gave me a card that wasn't the best, so I don't think I need another one of those. Shrug It Off is great. Gain 8 block and draw 1 card, which is much better than a Defend, which is gain 5 block. And I did say that I wanted some more block at some point, didn't I? However, saying that, it's quite fun to keep going for just outright damage here. Plus, the drawing 1 card won't work if I've used Battle Trance first. Do I go for the gain 4 strength? I think I do. That's just too powerful. I'll not get another upgraded flex. I could find another Shrug It Off. Yeah, let's do it. Oh my goodness. Choices, choices. I'm going to be doing a little tutorial-y thing for the other 2 characters as well, which I'll show you another time. From the darkness, an arm pulls you into a small shop. As your eyes adjust, you see a pale woman in sharp clothes gesturing towards a wall of potions. Buy a potion, now, she states. So I could buy 1 for 20, 2 for 30, or 3 for 40. So it's good to buy in bulk. Well, I haven't got space for 3, I might just get 2. Then again, when's our shop? Because I want at least... yeah. Where would our next... Yeah, the shop's very soon. I might not buy any then. So I want to save my gold, which I don't have very much. Ow. Wham! Her gloved fist collides with your face, nearly knocking you off your feet. Get out before I litter the floor with your guts. You take her word and exit with your guts still safely in your body. Well, that's a bit of a shame, but I wanted to keep it for the merchant, which is coming up very shortly. And 124 is not a lot of gold. Oh, these guys should be fun. Okay. These guys are interesting. They intend to attack for 1 damage 5 times. All 3 of them will. However, they are all flying. Receives 50% less attack damage while they're flying. But it's cancelled if dealt attack damage 3 times in 1 turn. And look what we just drew. So I think we're going to do that. 20 damage. Well, it won't be 20, will it? It'll be 10 damage. Because they take half. But it will make them all fall out of the air, and that's funny. Let's do it. Fair bit of damage, and flight wears off for all of them, and it stuns each one of them. There you go. Stunned on its turn. That was really cool. Really useful to have. Oh, they're creepy. They're just called birds. Oh, birds with Y. That's fine then. Pop, 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 pop. I don't know if I'll use demon form this. Maybe I will. I could use that and then sword boomerang, and that'll do a bit of damage to them, won't it? They're planning on doing 9 damage to me overall. What else have we got that we could draw? Oh, yeah, no, we'll use this. Because there you go, we've got our flex. That's what I wanted. Right. We'll use this. Start of my turn, gain 3 strength. Gain 4 strength this turn. And then do 7 damage to a random enemy 4 times. Nice! It did 3 to the middle guy and killed him. Like that. We don't get to use Infernal Blade, but that's alright. We'll take 3 damage here, because the first one will be negated. And then the second one, oh no, hit for 3. That's fine. But I'd like to prioritise killing one of them. Aha! Deal 15 damage. If this kills a non-minion enemy, raise your max health by 4. Exhaust. So I think we'll flex. These guys are planning on doing something. It's unknown. Probably starting to try and fly again, I would guess. So let's flex. Let's deal 17 damage now to this guy. Kill the one with the most. I get 4 extra max health. Lovely, thank you. And then headbutt this guy and kill him. Good. That was satisfying. This game's really satisfying. That's the thing about it. Really, really good. Still a bit dark, isn't it? No, I'm alright. Steroid potion. That's more strength. Right, choose a card. Interesting. Okay. Combust. At the end of your turn, lose 1 health and deal 7 damage to all enemies. That's really good. However, I don't think it synergizes with... Because strength adds additional damage to attacks, and this isn't an attack, it's just an effect, the 7 damage, so that won't go up. And at the end of your turn, lose 1 health and deal 7 damage to all enemies. I'm just wondering if that will synergize with Rupture. Whenever you lose health from a card, gain 1 strength. So now I'd be gaining 1 strength every turn. Does that count as losing health from a card? I assume so. It's a card, right? Although by the time it's a power, it's then a buff. I might just need to look that up. Give me a moment. It's the interesting thing about this game. Sometimes you just need to know about the synergy, don't you? Okay, so what were the cards? We had Combust and Rupture synergy. Combust, Rupture, Slay the Spire. Other people have had this same question. Can Combust work with Rupture? And this is something that I could just look up myself. Come on, Reddit, work. Reddit's not working, that's fine. Rupture, interactions. Let's go on the official wiki is very good for Slay the Spire. Okay. It does work. Then that's what we shall do. And that was, you know, I was saying, wasn't I, that I was thinking maybe of getting rid of Rupture. But now we've got a really good reason for taking Combust. Better than Cleave. Cleave's just standard. Right, drop kick. Deal 5 damage. If the enemy has vulnerable, gain an energy and draw a card. That's quite good, but I don't have any real vulnerable giving things, so I'm just going to take Combust. And it's an upgraded Combust as well, which is why it's doing 7 damage to each enemy rather than 5. Now we're going to go to the shop. Whew, this is exciting. Don't you think this is exciting? Welcome! Let's have a look. Right, Carnage. Wow, deal 20 damage for 2 energy. It's an ethereal card, so if it's in your hand, you've got to play it, because otherwise it's exhausted, whether you play it or not, at the end of your turn. So, yeah. Don't think I'll be going that. Body Slam, deal damage equal to your block. That's really useful if I'm going for a build that has loads and loads and loads of block, but I'm not. We talked about True Grit. Armaments is really good. Gain 5 block, and then you upgrade a card in your hand for the rest of the combat. And the upgraded version of Armaments upgrades all cards in your hand for the rest of combat, which is very, very powerful. I don't think I'm going to go for it because I've just seen another Rupture. Whenever you lose health from a card, gain 1 strength. If I can get 2 of those out, we're in the money. I'll be gaining so much strength. However, card removal service. Do I want to remove a card instead? I'll have more chances to do that. I might not get more chances for more Ruptures. I'm going to get one. Ah, done it. I don't think I'll get another card. I could get the Armaments, but don't think I will. Nice potions. Put a skill from your draw pile into your hand. Exhaust. Gain 30 block. Well, I haven't got enough money for those. I'm just going to leave it there. Cool. Right, do we go fighting or do we go question mark? Question mark gives us a chance at an elite boss. However, do we want to go for an elite or do we want to go for the rest site that's to the left of him? Gross, my coffee only has coffee grounds at the bottom of it now. Don't want to drink those by accident while I'm recording. Rest means we'd be able to upgrade a card such as the Rupture. How do we... That would then cost 0, which is really good. We're getting some interesting cards here. So I could rest and do that, but then Elite would give me potentially a new exciting card. No, I think we're going to... And it would give me a relic. I haven't got many relics. Now, we've got more chance for elites further up. I'm going to keep going for fireplaces and upgrading. We'll go there anyway, question mark, because, no, it's a fight. Whatever. Ooh, this guy's weird. 2 wounds, thank you. Okay, so he's going to inflict a powerful negative effect on me. Upon receiving attack damage, he gains 3 block. Block gain increases as this is triggered, and then it resets to 3 at the start of your turn. So if you do lots of attacks to him, he gets more and more block each time you hit him. So it's not the best. I think I'm going to do this. He's not attacking me, so I can do whatever I want. Ooh. Can only be played if every card in your hand is an attack. Deal 14 damage. Alright, okay. Let's see if we can sort that out then. We're going to gain strength twice. So now we're on 6. Draw 3 cards. Sadly, we're not going to be able to use this because... well, we might. Okay, so that I can just throw away because it's just a skill card and it's going to be recycled anyway. So I've got one more skill, so I could use this, get rid of it, then do that for the remaining 22 damage. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to block just to get rid of the skill card. We're going to do 11 damage to him twice. And then I can do this because every card in my hand is an attack card. Deal 20 damage. I should really have used a strength potion here. And there you go, his malleable has gone up to 6 now because of all the attacks I've done. But that's good, he's nearly on half health on the first round. Okay. So he's actually given me Frail, which means that I gain 25% less block from cards for 2 turns. So that sucks because it's going to mean that I get hit for quite a lot. And also my attacks deal 25% less damage for 2 turns. Yuck. Okay. Yuck, yuck, yuck. What are we going to do? He's going to hit me for 21. No, he's not. He's going to hit me for 14 because of my buffer. Well, we just have to deal with it, don't we? I think instead of trying to defend, we should just go for all-out attack. Try and kill him. Put a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile. What would I like to put on top of my draw pile? Probably Flex Plus. Alright, we'll do that. Then we'll just strike you twice more. That's not going to kill you, so we're not going to use feed. I will just gain 3 block then for the last energy. Ouch, ouch. Yeah, we've had weird card draws today. I might not do Demon Form now because it's a bit late. However, I think what I will do, I'm going to use that. Ooh, it's not going to do anything now. I haven't got any direct attack cards. Still, got to do it. Then I'm going to use this. Got 4 energy. See, I'm thinking of using Combust. At the end of your turn, lose 1 health and deal 7 damage to all enemies. That's going to do some good damage. And also use Rupture, so I'll gain strength each time I lose that health. Rather than Demon Form. I think that's what we'll do. Demon Form would have been great at the start, but yeah. Let's put that power on. There you go. So power gone on. And then Rupture. And then we can defend for a measly 3 damage, but that's okay. Potions aren't going to help me there. Let's go. There was the 7 damage at the end, which was good. Ouch. So you just have to have a slightly bad draw and you start getting a lot of pain going on. Okay. I think we're going to apply Vulnerable to him and then use Sword Boomerang. That's going to be good. We'll use Strike and then Sword Boomerang. There you go. He's dead. I've healed for 6. Take the gold, add a card to my deck. Another Battle Trance. I don't think I need another one. Although it is upgraded. That's nice. Whenever a card is exhausted, draw 1 card. That's an interesting power, but as I say, we're not going for that kind of thing. Reckless Charge. Deal 7 damage and shuffle a Dazed into your draw pile. Don't think I'm worried about that. I'm tempted by the Battle Trance. Excuse me, if I'm honest. But nah, I don't want to fill my thing. My deck with stuff. No, we're going to skip the card. Don't forget your rewards, just click on them to pick them up. Got it, but I'm skipping it, thanks. Right, so now do we go for an enemy and then a nice rest where we can get some health back, or do we risk it and go for an elite where we then don't have a rest site to get health back for a while? I think I want to upgrade more cards. I'm not going to go for the elite. Oh dear, these two are difficult to fight. Okay, so they're going to do 20 damage to me. Although it's going to be 12's negated and then I'll take 8 damage. So we'll get the demon form going, first of all, for sure. Then I think we might use Infernal Blade. Random attack card, it could be great, could be shit, who knows. Could just try and... maybe I should block some of that damage. Nah, we're going to do this. Lose 3 health, deal 14 damage, that's quite good. I'll lose the 3 health, it's fine. Oh! That was a bad move because that used up my buffer, so now I'm going to take that 12 and that 8. Gross. Not much I can do about that. Never mind. Looks like I might be healing at the next campsite. Ouch. Ouch. And now I take less block from cards. Because of frail, thanks very much. Oh dear, and this isn't good either. I've got both flexes, but no attack cards. Oh dear. Well, all I can really do... So they're attacking again for the same amount. I might get an artifact, because that means that it will negate the next time she tries to do a debuff on me, which she's trying to do. So let's, I guess, just use these up. Doesn't really matter, does it? Whenever you lose health from a card, gain a strength. Well, we haven't got combustion yet, but we will. Actually, yes, we have. No, we haven't, sorry. Then we'll just gain 6 block. Something, isn't it? What a shame. Got screwed a bit by the cards there. Right. Let's see if we can do some more damage this time. Right, so he's planning on blocking, and I think what he does is block her, so she'll... So I want to try and kill her before he gets a chance. And she's going to buff, and this buff is healing. She heals for 16. She heals both of them for 16. I don't want that to happen, so I'm going to try drawing as many cards as possible to get what I want. I'm going to use my... Am I going to use my strength? 15 damage to all enemies 4 times. So that's 60 damage to all enemies. I might just do that then. I don't need to use anything else, do I? If I use the potion, it would kill both of them, but nah. There we go. I could do 19 damage to him. He's not attacking me this turn. All's good. Oof. He's blocking for himself. That's a shame. Still, 16 damage to him 4 times would be nice. Let's draw some cards, see if we can get... We can't. Okay, that's fine. Oh, we're gonna win this anyway, it's fine. So, let's do 16 damage to him 4 times. There you go. I didn't need to worry. Didn't even look at how much it would be. See, that demon form's really good. You can see I've got 13 strength over there just after the 3 rounds of combat. Right, 17 gold and exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand. Deal 20 damage. I'm fine. Choose an attack or power card. Add a copy of that card into your hand. That could be good. Especially if I choose something like... I don't know. I choose a copy of Flex. No, hang on. It's attack or power, isn't it? So if I chose, for example, Sword Boomerang, I might go for that. Seems like that would synergize well. Right, I'm going to the campsite, and I'm tempted not to waste time healing. I've got plenty more time to heal later on. We've got this campsite 1, 2, 3 more I can get before reaching the boss. I might just do that. Let's smith. Let's upgrade a card, yeah. What happens if I do this? Add 2 copies of that card into your hand. So that's ridiculous. If I've got a sword boomerang, I could have 3 of them. And they could all be doing insane damage. I might just upgrade that. What about Rupture? It costs me 0 to use. That's fine. What does Infernal Blades upgrade do? It just costs 0 energy. Okay. Yeah. I'm also tempted to upgrade Flex, but no, I'm going to upgrade Dual Wield. That seems really good. We could get some really big damage going on here. So I heal for 6 at the end of each combat, but I'd probably rather just not fight. Because I don't think I'm going to make up health. Aha. Lose. Ah, we meet again. A cheery, dishevelled fellow approaches you gleefully. You do not know this man. It's me, Ranvid. Have any goods for me today? The usual. A fellow like me can't make it alone, you know. You eye him suspiciously and consider your options. So we could attack him, or we could give him a potion and obtain a relic. We could lose all of our gold and give him a relic, or most of our gold. Or we could lose Whirlwind. We're not losing Whirlwind. I think we'll lose a potion. It's just a potion. I've got enough strength as it is, so let's do that and see what relic we get. Whenever you add a skill into your deck, upgrade it. That's okay, I guess. I'm not planning on getting too many more skills. But never mind. Exquisite! Was feeling parched. Glup, glup, glup. He downs the potion in one and lets out a satisfied burp. He rummages around his various pockets. Here, look what I've got for you today. Take it, take it. Alright, well, onto the treasure room. That was a bit of bad luck, I think. But what have we got here? Whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with 2 energy. That's going to be helpful. So we're going to try and go to rest sites. Here you go, there's one here. And then we'll enter that combat with an extra energy. Start the next combat with 2 extra energy. So, So, I wonder if that means if I went to that... yeah, I wonder if I could start an elite fight with 2 extra energy. I could start the boss with 2 extra energy, because that comes after a rest site. Anyhow. I'm going to rest here. I could smith and upgrade a card. Ooh. It's telling me to take my antibiotics. Do I want to upgrade or do I want to heal? I think I'm going to... Upgrade or heal? Healing would be useful, but I can always heal at the end. Alright, let's heal. That's a bit better. Sorry, my phone's been going off. Beep, 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 the whole time. Right, next combat site. I start with 6 energy because of my ancient tea set. Ha 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 ha. Which is nice. I'm going to try and get demon form out. I have not got demon form, but that's okay. I've got 6 energy to use. What are we going to do? You're going to buff. You're going to do 10 damage. Right. Could get that on. 1, 2... Yeah, this will be fine. Let's get that working. I'm going to use Flex. Get some extra strength already. I'm already on 4. Nice. Then we will bash you, make you vulnerable. Because I want to kill you as quickly as possible. And then we'll do Sword Boomerang. Hopefully it'll hit him on the right a lot. Okay, twice each. That's not bad. Then we've got 2 strikes. I might just go for both on him while he's vulnerable. And kill him as quickly as possible. I'll take a bit of damage here, which maybe I shouldn't have done. But that's alright. Yeah, we're on a bit of a take quite a lot of damage, but deal a hell of a lot of damage roll here. So if we could actually get our max health up here. Battle Trance. What cards could we draw? Could draw Demon Form. I don't want to do that if I'm using Feed. Nah, it's too late for Demon Form now anyway. That would be nice. I'd like some block, if I'm honest with you. There you go. Ah, perfect. So that's going to deal 8 damage to him, and then I can use that to deal 21 damage to him, and he'll be dead. And I'll also be blocking, so... Block and deal 8 damage. Feed on him, kill him, raise my maximum health by 4. Thank you very much. Then I've got 2 energy left. I don't need to put that on and start losing health willy-nilly. I will gain a... Let's just kill him. I'll take the 1 damage from him hitting me for 1, that's fine. There you go. We should be able to kill him this turn, I mean seriously. 5 damage 4 times, not quite. We will add a random attack card to our hand. No, we won't. Yes, we will. And it's a headbutt. Nice. Okay, well, we'll do a headbutt. Get the, I guess, sword boomerang to come next time. Am I going to kill him this turn? Yes, I can. Headbutt him again. Doesn't really matter what I take, and then we're going to do 10 damage to him with Whirlwind. Seriously, what are all these bloody noises on my phone? Go away. Should we turn it on silent, shouldn't I? 17 gold. Add a card to my deck. Twin Strike's tempting, because then I deal 5 damage twice, which is, you know, 2 attacks is really strong, but no, I'm going to skip it. I don't want to bloat my deck any further. A question mark sight equals 2 enemies. Damn. Aha! Choose an attack or power card. Add 2 copies of that card into your hand. Does that work? No, choose an attack or power card. So that could be any card that I've got, not just one in my hand. I've never used this card before. So that could be really good. Oh shit, no, it is just the ones in my hand, and I can't undo it. Oh, that's a shame. Choose a card to duplicate. Well, that's probably the best one to duplicate, isn't it? I don't need lots of whirlwinds. Yeah, alright. Well, there you go. However, I can do a headbutt here. Neither of them are attacking me, so let's do a headbutt. And I get to put that card that was there on top of my draw pile. It just did it automatically. I'll just keep doing headbutts then, I suppose. Should have done that. Deal damage to everyone. We'll just keep hitting that guy. Right, so Sentry. He's got an artifact, which means that if I try debuffing him, it will be negated. For one debuff. He's going to do a negative effect on me. I know what it is, but you'll see. This guy is planning to block, and he's got something called Barricade, which means block is not removed at the start of its turn, so he's got permanent block. Which means I've got to get through a hell of a lot of block before I can start doing damage to him. But he only has 20 health. So, hopefully, it's not going to be too much of an issue this turn. He does that, gives me 2 days. There you go. Unplayable and Ethereal. So Ethereal means they'll be exhausted whether I play them or not. So I'm going to get 19 damage done to me. Ooh, choose an attack or power card. Add 2 copies of that card into your hand. I'm going to use that on... Oh, God, I keep doing this. It's so annoying. Alright, I'm going to have to do that. I was hoping to do it for Infernal Blade, but it's a skill, isn't it? It's not an attack or a power card. I've just got so many headbutts now. Right, okay. Let's do this. Deal damage equal to your block, which I have none of. Alright, well, it's back to using headbutts, and we will choose dual wield to go on top of my draw pile. Ridiculous. He's dead. With that. And I guess we'll put... I don't know... headbutt on top of my draw pile. And then this costs 0, but I might as well use it. Yeah. I'm going to get hit for 10, but the buffer will stop that from happening. Right, let's have some better cards this time, shall we? And play better. So, choose an attack or power card. None of them. Where are my good cards? They're all just stuck in here. I had a really bad draw. So he's going to do 20 damage to me. I think I'm going to have to try and block as much as possible. You know what? I've just done it again. Never mind. I was planning to replicate that, but I can't. I guess I'm just going to do loads of damage to him and eat the 20 that he's going to do to me. This is ludicrous. The number of headbutts that I've made. Let's keep putting them all back on top, it's fine. Oh dear. Ouch, ouch. This has been some really bad play by me. Okay, draw 3 cards. I need some better cards. Okay, here we go. This is what I was after. So, dual wield. Choose sword boomerang and duplicate that twice, please. Thank you. Gosh. Okay, so, sword boomerang. It's only 3 damage though, because my strength isn't high. I could gain 3 block, or I could just do another 12 damage turn. Let's just do that. I need to get him down. I should get him down next turn. Yeah, this has been the worst luck of the draw here. Ouch. Okay. Draw 3 cards. Then we will flex as much as humanly possible. And then I guess just try and do all the damage we can. Gain some block. I've got 3 energy left. Let's do 12 damage there. 12 damage there. And he's got 2 left. I would much rather lose 1 health and deal 7 damage to him and kill him at the end of my turn than him hit me for 20. So, combust. He dies. Not a great turn. Not a great combat, that. Blood potion. Heal for 10% of your max health. Never seen that one before. Add a card to your deck. Do I. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand. Gain 7 block for each card exhausted. That's tempting. So is Warcry, actually, because they're all upgraded, look. Draw 2 cards. That would be useful if I get into a situation like I just was, but that's unusual. Put a card from your hand onto the top of your draw pile, which is useful if I've got something that I don't want to play this turn but want to save. Second Wind. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand. Gain 7 block for each card exhausted. That's a good way of getting a load of block. Well, I've got quite a few non-attack cards, but I don't know if I want to necessarily exhaust them. Might go Warcry. Gives me more versatility. Right, I'm not going to go for the elite. I'm going to go for healing. I'm going to rest up, although I'm going to check what happens if I upgrade. Oh no, the thing I just got was already upgraded. Let's rest. 81, nice. And then we'll use the blood potion on the next combat. I don't think we can use it yet. No, you can only drink it in combat, which is a shame. Take your pick, left or right. Always go left. Excuse me, once again. I will draw 3 cards. Attack or power card, add 2 copies into your hand. Tempted to do that with Combust. Then I'll lose 3 health and deal 7 damage to all enemies 3 times. Do we do that? Alternatively, we could just play it safe. No, fuck it. We're going to do this. It's going to be fun. Then we will try and get as much damage as possible, so we'll gain block, gain more block. I could use this. Whenever you lose health from a card, gain 1 strength, so then I get 3 strength next turn, because I'll be losing 3 health. Yeah, let's do that. And we'll heal as well. There we are. Right. He gets hit for 18 damage. Not bad. Alright. This is going to be interesting, this one. Watch this. Flex. Flex again. Add a random attack card into my hand which costs 0. It's Thunderclap. Deals 11 damage and applies a vulnerable. So that's nice. So he takes 75% extra damage now. And I've got a sword boomerang which is going to do 17 damage 4 times. Which I think will kill him. There you go. Quick. 17 gold. I've healed. Apply 3 vulnerable. That'll be good later on. And add a card. Ooh! Okay, so Iron Wave is obviously quite good because it gives me the block that I need, but Flame Barrier gains 16 block, and then whenever I'm attacked this turn, deals 6 damage back. I don't think I'm going to need that. I'm tempted by Iron Wave Plus, because I do need the block sometimes, but no, I'm actually going to skip. There's nothing there that's super brilliant. I don't think. So I can heal for 30, which is over healing. I might have a look at smithing something and upgrading it. Could upgrade my flex. I could upgrade a rupture. Yeah, we'll upgrade a rupture. Then I can get that out quicker. Although all that does is get it out quicker. I don't know if that's necessarily what I want to do. Upgrade flex. It's fine. It's sometimes a bit of a toss-up. I've not played in this sort of style before, so it's interesting to try it. Okay, we've got 2 wounds. This is the champ, and he does a lot of damage, but he also does a hell of a lot more damage later on. So we can make him vulnerable when we're planning on doing a loads of damage to him. So we'll do that later when we've got our strength up a bit. So let's do Warcry. Draw 2 cards, put a card from your hand onto the top of your draw pile. Okay, we'll draw 2 cards. That's great. So which card am I going to put on top of my draw pile? I think I'll put... So this turn I'm going to use Demon Form, which will cost me 3 mana. I'll have 3 left. So then I'll use Infernal Blade probably, and then Sword Boomerang. It doesn't really matter what goes on top of my draw pile. I might put the Vulnerable one on. Bum, bum, William, bum, bum, bum. William, 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 bum, bum, bum. Because then I'll get that next turn. Doesn't really matter. Okay. I'm going to put that on. There we are. I'm going to take 16 damage this turn, but I won't because of my buffer. And of course, every single time you play, all of your relics are different and your cards are different, so each time you play is a totally different experience. Right, we'll add a random attack card into my hand first, just in case it's something that will benefit Sword Boomerang. Ooh, Clothesline, that's good. So that's going to apply 2 weak to him, so he'll do less damage to me for the next 2 turns. Oh, I could put Vulnerable on, because then he'll take way more damage. But no, let's save it for later, because this is a big boss with lots of health. Let's do that. So he's weakened. He's going to do 12 damage instead of 16 now, which is good. Sword Boomerang him. Only 12, but it'll come. It'll come. We've got our Demon Form on now. Okay. Eat the 12 damage. Whack. No problem. So he's planning on blocking and buffing. Ugh. So let's try and get as much damage done to him as possible now. What cards do we have that we could use? I'd like to get some more powers going. So let's Battle Trance it. Aha! We've got a Combust. And a Rupture. Alright, okay. 1, 2, 3. Right, what we're going to do is do a Combust. End of your turn, lose 1 health and deal 7 damage to all enemies. That's really useful to have. Then gain a strength whenever I lose health. That's a good synergy there. Then I'm going to headbutt him. And that will let me bring back the Sword Boomerang into my hand. Oh no, onto the top of my draw pile. So I'll get that next turn, which is great. And then here I guess I'll just use Feed. I'm not going to be able to use that in time at the end of the fight. I'll use this for small enemies instead. So we'll just take the 15 damage that it gives us. Right, I think I'm going to apply 3 vulnerable on my next go. Okay. He's got 15 block, and he's planning on doing 12 damage. 20 block, and he's planning on doing 12 damage. He's got something called Metallicize. At the end of its turn, gains 5 block. That sucks. Alright, so this is looking good already. Apply 10 damage to a random enemy 4 times. This is going to get stronger and stronger. So, we will gain 5 block and deal 12 damage. Yeah, okay, what we're going to do is apply the 3 vulnerable to make our attacks do 75% more damage. Then we're going to do Iron Wave, gain a bit of block. Maybe we won't actually. Yeah, we will. Because it does the same amount of damage as a Whirlwind would, but it also gave us a bit of block, so it makes sense to do that. Then we'll do Sword Boomerang, 17 damage 4 times. Here we go. Thank you, Weak Potion, or Vulnerable Potion, whatever it was called. And then Whirlwind will do that. Yeah, 21 damage twice. Yeah, this is a good build. This is going better than quite often when I play. I've been taking it slower and more methodically, so maybe that's helped. I've actually been analysing. So he did Face Slap. We've gained some more strength. Look, we're already on 11. Face Slap gave me Vulnerable and Frail. Receive 50% more damage from attacks for 2 turns, and I gained 25% less block from cards for 2 turns. Luckily, he's not attacking this turn. He's just going to do another negative effect on me, so alright. I will put Rupture on, so I gain more strength whenever I lose health, which I do. from cards. So now, yeah, every time I lose health from a card, gain 2 strength. That's Rupture there. This is going to get ridiculous. I love it. So, he's not attacking us, so we don't need to defend. Let's just strike him twice. And then throw a defend on for the hell of it. He gains 5 block. And he does... What does he say? I missed it. He said something funny. That's another thing with the controller. Sometimes it keeps the tooltips on screen when you don't want them to. But what that's done is it's weakened us, so our attacks deal 25% less damage for 2 turns. But that's sort of negated a bit by the fact he's got vulnerable, so... Fine. This could be fun. We've got 2 upgraded flexes and a dual wield. So, let's use Battle Trance. See what we get. Oh, perfect. Right. Watch this, okay? We're going to use Flex. And again, so now we're on 24 strength, so every bit of damage we do does 24 extra strength damage. Then we're going to use dual wield on Sword Boomerang, so replicate that twice. Thank you very much. And then we've got 3 energy to use 3 of these. 35 damage 4 times, so that's 140 damage for each card. There's 1, and that finishes him off. Wow, that gets so powerful. Okay, choose a card. At the start of your turn, lose 1 health and draw 1 card. Well, that'll help my strength go up, won't it, with the Rupture cards I've got. Whenever a card is exhausted, draw 1 card. That's useful for that other build I was talking about. And then Juggernaut. Whenever you gain block, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. Not gaining a lot of block. I'm going to take Brutality. That looks amazing. Then I get to cycle through cards. Oh, okay. And there you have it. What do we get here? We get an Orrery. Upon pickup, choose and add 5 cards to your deck. I don't want to be adding cards to my deck at this stage. Cursed Key. Gain an energy at the start of your turn, but whenever you open a non-boss chest, obtain a curse. So an extra energy is quite nice. Or Sozu. Gain energy at the start of your turn, you can no longer obtain potions. Might go with that. That looks decent to me. Potions are useful, but I think I'm too powerful for them now, so let's go for that. Extra energy is always good. So now I'm on 5 per go. And into the beyond. Last act. Let's drop this a sec. How do I drop it? That's that button. Smash!